Hi guys, and finally we are back with part 3 of my playthrough of Pokemon Sword, but can only use the wrong type. And as last we left off, we had just finished the cutscene of seeing the gym leaders, and now we're about to start our journey. First of all, we are gonna get our right to use the taxi services. And I know it's been a while since I did this last time, which I'm very much sorry about. And frankly, I don't really get an excuse, more like every time I thought about it, I really was not in the mood. I think it's just because I can't really do this playthrough in the way I would like to, where you can see both me and the screen at the same time. But that might change later on this year. Yay, cheer me on, yay! Good for you, man. As also you have been noticing, I have not been recording a video for about 2 weeks for now. And that's mostly because I finally got another job. I'm back at working. Hello, Hop. So I've been taking 2 weeks off just to adjust myself to getting up in time, working 8 hours, and go back and just really adjust my own schedules. What that means right now is that I'm gonna be slightly adjusting my recording time as well with videos. And as of now, the schedule is gonna be Tuesday evenings, Fridays afternoons, and weekends. Gonna spend most of my time with the weekend videos. That's mostly gonna be 2, hopefully 3 videos a day. Today is gonna be 2, so this video and the recap video for my tabletop RPG games I play on every other Friday. And on Sunday we will come back to my top 3 typing series, and next typing on the list is gonna be the rock type Pokemon. So if any of you are watching this right now, you can always think about your favorite rock type Pokemon and comment down below in this video, or save it for tomorrow. Right now we're gonna face Hop and have our 4 encounters and see if we can get to the gym. We probably could. Yeah, let's switch. You're gonna have your pick, so let's have Vex for this. And if you are new to this somewhat on and off series, I'm now going through a playthrough of Pokemon Sword, where in every single gym battle I can only use Pokemon that's weak to the gym leader's typing. So for instance, we are going now to try to face Milo, and I can only use water, rock, and ground type Pokemon, so they're weak to grass. And I have to be below his strongest Pokemon when I start the battle with him. So I can only max be 19 with my Pokemon during the gym challenge, and then when I face him. We're gonna see how many times I'm gonna need to try that. One more mud shot. Yeah, that's been mostly what's been going on for me lately, and frankly, now getting a second back to work again, it means I can now, from from start of next month starting to save up for better equipment to record my videos. I don't like Fury Attack, never did, never gonna do. Rookedy, which it was. Alright. Switch Pokemon. Have some. You know what? Let's have bird versus bird. Or why not? So yeah, so from the start of June I can start saving up for better equipment and hopefully a Switch 2. So when Gen 10s come out I have that, and if I have the equipment and that, my first playthrough of 2027 will be, of course, with Wave or Wind. Have not decided which one I will do, but I'm thinking it doesn't really matter as of now, since if I do one set of playthrough with Waves, I can do another version of it with Wind. So a regular one with one of them and maybe a Nuzlocke with the other one. But that's a year from now, and this is only gonna happen if I can start, well, saving money and have enough to buy the equipment. Alright. Ooh, it's a close bird fight. Take that, team. Why? I always forget he uses potions. And side note, I'm not gonna use, but I will switch. Let's go with Havoc. And this battle takes longer than I thought it would. So yeah. Well, this is game over for Rookedy and Quickie. Now, I also now with the new schedule of recording, I will try to record the playthrough of this one more often. So I'm planning on doing this every weekend from now on. Because even though I might not like the way I'm recording this playthrough, I have started and I want to finish it. Yay, I get Hopsley card. Yay. And boom. So now we go heal. We're gonna, if I can get my ass into the center faster than I can talk, which is hard. Nice and healed. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not gonna go to Isle of Armor during this playthrough. I'm staying away from that right now because I know for a fact if I do that I will be very much distracted from the playthrough as a whole. But if it's enough comment to say do the Isle of Armor, I will do it after I beat the first gym. Okay? So if you really want me to go through Isle of Armor, just comment do Isle of Armor. Alright. Here we have fishing. Probably a Magikarp, right? Yes, sirree. Magikarp. Carp, Magikarp. Oh, sorry. It's a... I know what it should be called. Fish. PM7 and fish. Already confused. Nice. You know what? Just because it's magic fish, we do great ball. And there we have it. Nickname it. And we all know there's only one way to nickname him. I can't tell if I spelled it correctly. Anyone in comments, please correct me if I'm wrong. At the party, and Hera, you get sent to the box. Alrighty then. Oh, we have an item over there. This is the last item I'm taking from this place, then we continue our journey. Nice, 3 great balls. Rest of the items in this town and me stylish me a bit more, it's gonna be happening behind the screen. So next episode I will be more stylish, have some taking all the items, even upgrade my lead card. Alright, that one was close. Ooh. Well, that one we can put right away. Oh, we have Mystic Water to ooze up. Alright, back to it. Another quick heal before we start our journey. Yeah, we know. How you doing? Give me anything. Oh, item. A big mushroom. Well, at least we're having some money. Alright. And our encounter is Mudbray. Alright. Pounder, pounder, pounder. Uh-oh. I think Mudbray could survive one water gun at least. Oh yeah. Whew. Oh yeah, as a reminder, I will go with the Nuzlocke encounter rules, not the death rule in this playthrough. Great ball. Why not? Alrighty down. Yes. Nickname. You know what? I'm feeling Lana for some reason. Add to the party. I'm thinking Havadon. Yeah, done your part. And do a quick heal with potions. We should have some. Alright. Let's battle! Come on, Usopp, you can do it. Ouch. Ooh, Electro Ball. That could be something. Take away Growl. Well, at least it means that your hope and confidence hasn't wavered. At least that's good. We have here 3 heal balls, which could be good if you find a team. Rookie D. I already got one of you. So, bye! Yes, girl. You study languages. That's good. That's a good thing to study. It means you can talk to many people around the world if you have multiple languages in your skill set. I wish I was that smart when I was that young. Let's do another wall of balls. It should be enough. Booyah! I mean, Panchers maybe not savvy until it evolves, but I don't know this nature. You know what? Let's give some other Pokemon some love. Lana, you need to start coming up in the system. Up in gen, sorry. Thanks, little boy. That Tyrock was not gonna let me go. You know, I do another playthrough around it, and where I'm just using fighting type Pokemon. And Tyrock, though I love Tyrock, I like Tyrock in most of that entire line, but it's not good. Oh, you're weak to that. We do not want unnecessary thing to occur, so let's go. Chunky. And I was like, I do love Tyrogue, and I wish that was actually the evolution of Hitmonlee and Champ, and Hitmontop was the pre-evolution. That I truly wish. But you can't really get everything, I guess, because like for me, Tyrogue looks like a combining of kicking and punching, which is opposite of a Hitmonlee, Hitmonchamp that specialize in either kicks and punches. I would say Hitmontop has not really decided what he's gonna do. He's just been mostly spinning around. So that's why I felt like it would be better if Hitmontop was pre-evolution. Then you either get Hitmonlee or Hitmonchamp, and then if you can then switch their balance between attack and defense equally, then you get a Tyrogue. But right now, Tyrogue is the pre-evolution. He's a baby Pokemon. And as I learned during my fighting Nuzlocke run, for another profile which I have here on Sword, he is not very strong. And again, my Tyrogue is a lower defense nature one. I forget. I guess for that, I made a right call here. Let's go Tail Whip here. First and foremost, sorry. Went with a Swedish word there for no reason. Tackle. Yeah, you can do your sweetens how you want. I'm not gonna run. Chunky is not scared of a little flower. It eats the flower. And that's that battle. I do train them pretty well. Oh, hello, Sonja. I wouldn't say we look good during the ceremony. You can't look good in that football outfit. Where's Hobby? He went on ahead. No, he went home. He couldn't take losing to me 3 times in a row. Nah, Hop is always gonna be ahead of us. Until he loses to Bead. Foreshadowing. Yeah, an old-fashioned energy plant. Not modernized at all. And here we get our escape rope. Thank you. Thank you for healing our Pokemon. You know, I would skip the trainer right over here because and I will do the training with other trainers off screen because right now I just want to get to the city where the gym is, and mostly I want to face Speed. I will not stop recording until we beat Bead. Alright, you're Ice Bird, so you're neutral too. And you don't have presses, so I'm not that scared of you. Like, if this Delbert had an ice move, I would be scared. But right now, nah. Not that scared. Impressive, it is a physical move, so it's gonna take longer for Delbert to beat Lana. Finally a neutral hit. Let's go with a double kick. Nice. And end it with a rock smash. Okay. Nice. Oh, he talked to you. I can't click for my life. Menu. Need the tent. Now I talk to the right person. Thank you for the berry. The one thing I wanted. Alright. Let's see. Well, one more trainer before we enter the cave. Then we have for encounter there. It's probably gonna be the last member we have for in gym. Hello, Cyclopede. Let's see if you can deal with the bulldoze. Not really, but that's good. Aw, he wants to hug Lana. How sweet. Bulldoze. So yeah, that's that. Oh, 4 more levels before fish can actually use something. Bug. Psychic. Do not really have anything for that with you, so. And now that's gonna. Let's go. USA. At least the levels are steady. I'm not yet close to being forced to either over level or have to box a Pokemon. I will start to box these Pokemon when I hit 18. Because I don't want to risk them to be 19 and then go 20 before I hit the gym leader. Milo. And many people I'm talking to with this kind of playthrough, I think this is a very interesting thing and has wished me luck, but like mostly with Pokemon today, like if you have played Pokemon for a while, even like doing things like this, you still probably won't lose. Then again, also depending on the moves your Pokemon knows and stuff like that. Sure, you have the Antamax here, which do something with the moves and stuff like that, make it stronger. But I truly feel like you don't really have much to worry about. There's also a good chance to see how many tries it takes to beat the gym. Now let's ask this question. What happens if I lose the gym battle but my Pokemons are now over leveled? I think the first try you have to be below. So this is like my first challenge of these things and also my first playthrough. I will be kind to myself, as it were. So the first try you need to be below the human strongest Pokemon. Second time you can go right away. But if I ever do a challenge like this again, I will be harder on me. Alright, you. Roly-Coly Macaroli. Rock Smash. Nice. Smoke screen? Oh no! I can't see you. Another Great Ball? I think if this fails, I need to go to another Pokemon. Didn't have to press B. See, Jack, I can actually catch Pokemon without have to press the B button. Shout out to Purple Cliff. Alright. What to name her? Right. A name. Let's go with B. Berda. I don't know. Like I think I'm the DC character Big Bertha, but I don't know how to spell it, and I don't have any way to look it up. So that's what it's gonna be for now. But I would say I love that we got Roly-Coly right now. I truly do. Let's take away Chunky for this one. We don't need Skill Scarf. In a while, I love... Oopsie! I think I have some dolls left. So we can just run. Oh, we can try to run now, like the regular way. Get away safely! Anyway, as I was saying, the reason why I love Roly-Coly, especially in Sword and Shield, is because it is basically the perfect Pokemon for Charizard. Yeah, I'm not facing you today, I'm facing... And not you either, as you see me. I will do a switcheroo because I'm feeling 22. No, I'm not 22. I just turned 34 this week. So yeah, this is actually my first video I'm recording as a 34-year-old. Which means in YouTube terms, or at least in PM7 size, I am old. But I don't mind, because he is technically not wrong. If you're over 30, you're considered old nowadays. Just kidding. You're as old as you feel, which I'm feeling like 2,000 years old sometimes. Except when I'm playing Pokemon, where I can switch up my brain from adult to teenager. Drillbur, I can beat you. Now, like, I always feel like a bit older than most of my friends around my own same age, because I do kind of have like a more old-fashioned way of thinking, especially when it comes to like work etiquette and stuff like that, which means like works comes before anything else. even so far, like I would say, I would go to work 8 to 9 hours a day, while barely be able to walk or sit down. I don't care if like I'm in full pain or stuff like that. If I can walk or move my arms, I can work, then I go to work. Which is not the most safest way to work nowadays, but I don't know. I've been that kind of old-fashioned kind of guy when it comes to work. You work until you drop. No buts, no ifs. Let's heal my Pokemon before we face this guy. We can take a super poke. I don't need that. I need just fresh water. Now, I don't really have any good Pokemon against his team right now. But he doesn't really have any good thing for me either, so let's face speed. Coming this way. Yes, I would advise against it. Any trainer with Wishing Star is in for a beating from me and my Pokemon. Yeah, that's what I think Beat like. Beat is the very stereotypical snob bully that thinks he's all high and mighty until we prove him wrong. But like, I love this because you in Sword and Shield you have 3 type of rivals. You got a good, happy, giddy rival in Hop, which always is glad for you even if you win or lose. Then you have Bead here, which is the old-fashioned bully rival that thinks you're trash, but you have to prove him right every single time. Proven wrong every single time in a battle, and he can never admit that you're better than him until the end. And then you have Marnie, who is a bit neutral. Like she wants to beat you, but she can't acknowledge your strength for this. Like, oh yeah, you're strong. I need to try better next time. Like, I would say she's a neutral. Hop is the happy go around, and Beat is the loser we all want to just take into the corner, punch in the face. But I would also say, like, with Sword and Shield, Hop is the only rival in Pokemon history where you actually start your battle at a disadvantage. Now, I don't mean that it's hard fight, but like no other Pokemon game out now have you faced your rival in the first battle when it's a 2v1, but you would with the 1 Pokemon and a rival for 2. A whole lot of rivals you face in the beginning has either it was on Pokemon and you which is 1v1, or if you and then later on you have more than him or her always. But Sword and Shield is the only game where you face your rival in the first fight and he has 1 more Pokemon than you. Let's go with Vex. Turn it up a bit because Usopp is close to have to be boxed. And now you also really need to start figuring out how to make this a bit better for myself and record in a different way. I'm guessing, but I'm doing my best. And you're talking or Metal Claw. My first feint! I'm so glad this is not a Nuzlocke. Let's go with you. Alright, we didn't get... And what? No, we're gonna get to the city. We will end as soon as we get to the city. We have one encounter left, and then the cutscene, then we enter the city. And that's where we're gonna end up for today. Oh, you were not really trying your best. Like, none of us believed you, beat. None of us. Yeah. And... oh. Stardust. Money! Alright, we're out of the cave. Only took us 200 years, but we finally got out of there. Sorry, I have to. Yes, we are on Route 4. Do not want to face you. So now we talk to you. So that is down there. Alright. Ah, a jumper. Let's pound. Nope. Okay, Purple Cliff, I'm gonna spam B just for you. Yeah! B works! Jack has told us that for many years, and proof is here. B works. Always. I need to find my own catchphrase, but hey, I'm old and I'm still pretty new to YouTube. And as a fan of PM7, this only fair if I nickname Jumper the name of his cute dog, Ginger, will be sent to the box for now. Alright. Now I just need to get out of here, out of battle, and cutscene time! Yeah. So yeah, we have done the Purple Cliff thing with pressing B to catch a Pokemon, and nickname our last encounter the name of PM7's beautiful, cute dog. Some homage to my favorite PokeTubers out there. Yeah, they are, like, both Jack and John are in my top 3 when it comes to PokeTubers out there. I think, yeah, maybe next week I will do a top 5 PokeTuber video. Some homage to my favorite PokeTubers and stuff like that. Always nice. And also starting next week I will do more videos with the tabletop RPG themed and other nerdy stuff, since I'm trying to do a channel with mostly Pokemon but also with other nerd stuff, because I would say I'm a professional casual fan of most things. Pokemon videos are, I would say, the easiest videos for me to make, since I have played and watched Pokemon for a very long time. But I would also try the other type of nerd stuff as well, because always good to be a bit different than others. And I was also trying to see what actually sticks. If nothing else, I would love to at least balance this channel with both Pokemon and tabletop RPGs. And we ain't gonna end the video here today. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when the new schedule of my videos coming out. And as for now, I would say have a nice Saturday and bye.